Hi there, Capricorn. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is your May reading. It will span approximately the 1st to the 15th of the month. Of course, energy is fluid though, so it may permeate a little bit before then and a little after. Capricorn, as I was meditating on your sign before I turn on the camera, I had this vision of you in a car with your windshield wiper going back and forth, back and forth. There's something that you are turning the chapter to. Okay, there's a clearing house of something, but something that affects how you see yourself, how you express yourself, and how you see the world outside of yourself. Okay, but realizing in some capacity there at the same time that those two worlds and those two perceptions are somewhat synonymous. Okay. But there's an element of view. Okay, absolutely here for you. And there's an element of cleansing. Okay. Deep cleansing. And of something that may have been for quite some time. Okay. As I was meditating, the 10 of Wands popped out in reverse. And just now, Temperance in reverse pops out. The Hanged Man in reverse. Well, not in reverse, upright, to which point, in the illustration on this card, the Hanged Man is hanging upside down. Classic Hangman. The 3 of Pentacles, upright. The 3 of Cups in reverse. And the 9 of Cups in reverse. 2 3s, multiples of 9. Okay, Capricorn. I almost said Sagittarius. This is Sagittarius's card, Temperance. So if you know a Sagittarius, if you have Sagittarius prominently placed in your chart as your ascendant, rising, or moon sign, you may want to check that video out. Okay. I believe Sagittarius got Temperance as well in their reading. All right, but nonetheless, whatever this closeout, whatever this change is that I feel you're in the process of bringing full circle, right? I see you in the process of, right, taking that windshield wiper, wiping down the window. Whatever this process is, it's been long awaited. You have wanted, you've been dying to take your car to the car wash. Like, that's what I'm feeling for you. Okay, Capricorn, I keep wanting to say Sagittarius. Okay, absolutely. You may want to check that video out if you feel there could be some crossover there. Okay. We'll get to these cards. I feel that we'll need to get further into the spread first before I finalize any sentiment on it. Now, aha, Hierophant, upright, overlaying the 2 of Wands in reverse, overlaying Justice, upright. Okay. Now, let's see what else popped out here. Oh my goodness, Capricorn, I almost said Sagittarius again. Sagittarius has literally, for the full moon, right, they were popping up in almost every video. And it's happening here specifically with you, Capricorn. Okay, so there could be some crossover yet again, but right over this 10 of Wands, these 2 stacks of cards popped out in an accordion sort of style. Okay, right sort of at the base of this 10 of Wands. Whoa, okay. So, this is some heavy energy, Capricorn. This is some serious cleansing, detoxifying, sort of impending energy that's here. And it may be almost like clearing out the cobwebs and like what's going to fly out of those cobwebs. It's like it's going into the attic sort of feeling. Okay, getting your dustpan and your duster out and just right, creaking open that door, knowing I haven't entered this space for a long while. But it's time, right? It's calling me. So you're being beckoned, right, to sift through, I'm feeling, the energetic archives of some sort, okay? And taking a view at what colors your perception of life, Capricorn. What influences? Shadow. I'm being beckoned to call it that. Shadow your spectacles. Okay. Now, to get to this trio here, it's significant energy here for you, Capricorn. You have a closeout, energy of a closeout, the changing of ways, realizing that the ways that we've been doing things, the way we've been contributing to our life on a day in, day out basis, even small things, right, adding up at the end of the day, as they do, right, oftentimes. And as I'm feeling it for you, Capricorn, has contributed significantly, okay, to, you're realizing, to your transformation, your spiritual growth, your ability to step along the path that suits you best, that suits you in the way that really liberates your soul, Capricorn. You have strength and the Judgment card. Head to head like this, right here. At the base of this energy that speaks to the clearing of house, there is a intensity of focus. There's a clarity of vision that a change needs to be made, right? That this clearing house needs to take place. It's almost like that feeling of, right? It's like you've been driving with the windshield dusted over for so long that maybe you didn't even realize, right? Like, that's a cloudy windshield. But then, I don't know, for example, maybe you stopped driving your car for a week or something, right? You took a vacation and you ended up not using your car and it was maybe you visited a walkable sort of city. And so you come back from that vacation and the juxtaposition of perception and worlds becomes so stark, so obvious and clear to you. And you get into that car again and you realize, whoa, like the windshield is so dirty, right? It's like, how was I driving that whole time with this windshield like this, right? So I'm feeling for you, Capricorn, that there's this like, there's some sort of, something will spark this awareness for you, okay? And even if you feel that, right, you need this sort of awareness of your world, that if you feel like it hasn't come about quite yet, I'm feeling that distance from your circumstance may help in that, okay, bringing about that realization. I'm zeroing in on my kyanite crystal, which speaks to clarity, stark clarity of the intellectual rational mind, okay, but also intuitive clarity. It's that very responsive, right? Very responsive, very aware, very alert, clear-sightedness that we have of our external environment, but not only, right? Also that clarity of alignment in and of ourselves, the communication that we have with our soul self, our higher self, however you wish to call it, right? In any case, I feel for you, this is air energy, okay? That it's like you feel it's time, like it's time to, it's like that spring cleaning, okay, kind of feeling. Capricorn. The vision is clear. The vision is clear. And you are facing this change, this decision, with courage, with perseverance. You're committed to this, whatever this is, because it's so obvious. It's so obvious to you, Capricorn. And there is this sort of spiritual aha moment, this insight, this, like, it becomes so clear. Day and night, black and white, right? So, from that point, Capricorn, let me take a look here at the underlying cards. Oh my goodness, the World. The World and Strength sandwiching, both upright, sandwiching this Daughter of Pentacles, which is in reverse. So this change, whatever this, right, tapping into and remaining steadfast in motion towards this vision that you hold and what you want to see, right? Realizing what I see, right, this dirty, cloudy window with bird poop and whatever else may be, right, plastered onto this windshield is not what I want to be looking at. I want to be, right? I want to be living in this world with this sort of vibration. Okay. I want to feel these things. So, remaining steadfast in that pursuit of that dream life brings that world to you ever closer. And it absolutely may pertain to the shifting of career. Okay. Absolutely. Daughter of Pentacles. Finances, career. And reshaping the way that we even view our relationship to what we do in the world. Okay. Judgment. Wow. Overlaying the 10 of Swords in reverse. 2 tens here for you, Capricorn. Major closeout. Major closeout. Realizing that this change, facilitating this change, this ultimate transformation, will require of you to not only clean the windshield, right? Physically, the physical labor, the physical world, but also to reshape your ideals, to reframe the way that you capacitate what you see. Okay, so it's not only a matter of now what you see or what you've seen and what you want to see. It's also a matter, right, in tandem with that, how you digest what you see. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. And I feel that this is very clear for you. I feel that the point that you're coming to has had a build up. Okay, there's been an anticipation of this change, and it just all becomes just very clear to you during this period in the beginning of May, approximately. Now, you also popped out with the Sun. Lots of major arcana here for you, Capricorn, and oh my goodness, didn't see one of them, saw the base card, another major arcana, the Chariot. Just as I was saying, these cards are so empowering, right? They're like very strong sort of energies that we're working with here for you, Capricorn. And then I saw peeking out right on top of the Chariot is another major arcana, Death. So, major arcana speaking to transformation, change, the cycling out of an old world, embarking upon a new. Okay, the new world taking the place of the old world. So, Capricorn. And it's not like this change is just happening. You are making this change happen, Capricorn. You are the one. It's by way of your vision. It's by way of your vision of this world that you want to step into. Okay, it's that inspirational point of the imagination, right, that you hold. That's what fuels the change. So, the more that you align with that vision, right, I feel that the smoother this transformation will be, the easier this clearing of house will be. Okay. Beautiful, Capricorn. This is really lovely. Really lovely. I know that you guys have been going through a major uprooting, okay, even of ideologies, right? We're seeing that here, absolutely 10 of Swords, but I'm feeling that you're at the point where you not only are accepting of that change that you want, but you are pursuing it. You're seeing it, you're tasting it, you're feeling it, you're smelling it, right? You are living the vision. The vision is very real to you of that dream. Now, Capricorn, okay, this stack here, the Sun upright, overlaying the Mother of Wands in reverse, overlaying Death upright, and the Chariot upright. 3 major arcana in this subdeck. The impending energy here is the Mother of Wands. Okay. 2 cards speaking to fire. And 2 cards here speaking to the transformation, the transition. Okay, Chariot, the pursuit, actually physically perhaps changing our location, right? Again, that distance, dealing with matters of distance, of time, of space. Okay, so you could actually be translocating. You could actually be moving your residence. I'm hearing residence, your place in the world. This is a very exciting beginning for you. You're completely surrendering. You're taken by that zest for whatever it is you want to see. Okay. Now, Mother of Wands. I'm feeling for you. I'm feeling for you, Capricorn. It's very interesting because you have 1 card speaking to death, destruction, the dying out, right? The surrendering, the letting go, the releasing of one cycle, in a way. And that which regards birth, that which regards a new beginning that awaits you. So, the Mother of Wands is in reverse. This could be different for different people, of course, right? General reading. But the Mother of Wands in reverse, right next to the Death card, could be speaking to that this birth, this rebirth of self has taken place, right? You're no longer in the state of transition, right? You're now pursuing, in the state of the pursuit. Or this could be an individual. This could be an individual. But let's get to the rest of the spread, and then I'll turn around to that again. 4 of Wands in reverse, and the High Priestess in reverse. High Priestess is somewhat parallel to the Judgment card deck. And the 4 of Wands is perpendicular, overlaying the High Priestess. Let me tune in 1 second, Capricorn. What's fueling, yet again, it's echoing the sentiment of the vision being what propels and charges this transformation for you. The 4 of Wands, right? Speaking to the aha moment, the awakening, the awareness, the sudden shift in perception of reality. It's like what is supercharging the flight of this bird on the Judgment card, right? It's like the engine. So, and this is, I see this as a meditative sort of energy. Okay, oftentimes I see it as a meditative sort of card. Meditation, the more that you meditate during this time, Capricorn, and in general, I feel for you that, again, right, you're going to get you're going to derive the fuel for this journey forward by way of the vision that's crystallized. Okay. High Priestess speaking to a very intuitive energy, a very, very intuitive energy, being aligned with that vision. But again, right, this is somewhat in reverse, in parallel to the Judgment deck. And I'll show you how they sort of popped out. It's like this. Okay. Let me tune in here 1 second, Capricorn. Aha. Following your intuition, Capricorn, with this is very important. I'm feeling that for you. Look at the Chariot card. You'll see how on the third eye chakra area of this stallion is a moon. And the moon symbolizes intuition. And that is the navigating force for this chariot, for this stallion, in its pursuit of its dreams. I'm getting that strongly. Okay, this is a dream that you're pursuing. This is something very deep-seated. I'm getting also star seed. Okay, if you feel, right, this could be something where you feel this is my calling, this is my purpose, right? It's not just it's not just a change that's like superficial. It's not just like a, you know, I'm in this industry doing XYZ. I'll stay in the same industry, but just change, kind of, right, tweak it. It's like, I feel that you're completely like, right? Whereas before, maybe in the past, your operation in your daily life was somewhat, I'm hearing mundane, more mundane. Now it's like you feel that there's a higher purpose behind what you do in the world. And it's the pursuit of whatever that purpose is. Okay, that is guiding you. Okay, Capricorn, you coming from that place of higher purpose is what will navigate and guide the transformation for you, Capricorn. I'm feeling heat. Okay, whatever that may mean for some of you, I'm feeling heat, and I'm feeling an uprising of energy here for you. Fire energy, strong fire energy. I cannot say it enough times, Capricorn. Something about the fire element, something about creative potential has been brewing beneath the surface, and it's time for it to come out. Okay, so I'm getting Capricorn, where, think about in the past where maybe you concealed the side of yourself that was more free-flowing, more dynamic, more spontaneous, for the sake of following some sort of regimented protocol of I'm hearing industry, an industry that is somehow more safe, playing it more safe. Restriction. You're operating from a place of I don't want to act out of preservation. I want to create, right? And that process of creation may be, it may be somewhat invariable. It may be daunting. It may be unknown, unpredictable, right? And as a Capricorn earth energy, that may be kind of somewhat anomalous to the way that you may normally approach things, right? Capricorn being an earth sign, valuing stability, security, long-term, sort of a cautious approach. Okay, I'll say it that way. But now it's almost as if you're like, the cautious approach, right? By way of the cautious approach, by way of following that regimen, my perception, right, is somehow clouded, is somehow hazy. I'm unable to see clearly what I want. And I'm feeling that this is regarding something to do with the actualization, the visualization of your goals, of your dreams. So Capricorn, if you've felt that an over persistence of earth energy, okay, has somewhat inhibited your more creative, fire energy, your dynamic energy, your spontaneity, your ability to imagine, visualize the world you want to create, right? I'm feeling that the more you align with the elements, I'm hearing the elements of life that encourage this freer flowing movement of energy for you, will assist in the transformation from that old world to this new world. Beautiful. Okay. Meditation is key. I will say that. Capricorn, meditation is key. Okay. The Hierophant is looking over at the Two of Wands in your theme. Justice right beneath the Two of Wands. Two major arcana sandwiching this point of a pending decision. Okay. But what I'm feeling here for you, Capricorn, is that whatever this decision is, it's being made. It's being made absolutely with Justice right here. And the Hierophant, ultimate knowledge, wisdom, the key, the answer, right on top. It's like this decision was simply overdue. Temperance in reverse. Okay. So you've been waiting to make this decision. You've been waiting to take action on what you've felt, on what you have known as well, Capricorn. What you've known. The Hierophant. It's a very wise energy. So you're coming out with what you know now. You're coming out. You're following that intuition. You're following that intuitive sort of desire, that intuitive guiding force. Not simply just the rationalized method and form and path, right? Is what I was trying to get at earlier. So you're coming down to the reality. That's what's happening here for you, Capricorn, in a very, very clear way. Okay. You're heeding your intuition. You're heeding your own personal counsel about the matter. And you feel very confident in the alliance with this new path that you're embarking upon. I will say this absolutely can speak to a legal situation as well, okay? Where I'm feeling the Hierophant is sort of like the judgment call, okay? The judgment of a judge, right? Or someone similar. Justice, okay? Similar, right? Legal sort of arena. But it can vary for all of you. Whatever this decision is, though, if it's legal, if it's out of your hands, or if it's in your hands, will ultimately help pave the path forward for you in a way that enables greater creative flow and movement and a more sort of independent entrepreneurial path forward as it pertains to your career finances. Okay. You're saying goodbye to this old world, Capricorn. Saying goodbye to this old world. Let's take a look here at this subdeck. The Hanged Man. The Three of Pentacles. The Three of Cups. The Nine of Cups. There is an element of your environment that you feel, that you've felt, and that you've known is not supportive of building this stability of self. Okay. you have been waiting to uproot, remove yourself from this sort of environment. And again, this can absolutely be an actual physical move or relocation. And whatever this is, okay, has affected you emotionally. You've felt, I am not satisfied in this environment, in this situation. My personal identity is somewhat overshadowed, right, by my participation in this predicament. I'm seeing coworkers. Okay. I'm getting coworkers strongly. And if you look at this card here, okay, there's an emphasis on circumstance, right? And the personal identity of all of these birds is somewhat taken at the wayside, right? The focus is on the sunset, the backdrop that they collectively gaze out into and appreciate as one sort of being, one sort of entity. Okay, so I'm feeling that you have for a while known that this kind of environment, whatever this is, can be, right, coworkers, has not suited you, has not spoken to you and fulfilled you on a very deep spiritual, emotional level. To which point you're like, right, it's time to pursue the world, the path that does. Following that intuitive spiritual path. And you've been waiting. There's a lot that you haven't said. You haven't expressed how you feel really in this matter until now. I'm feeling now is the time that this does come through, that you're coming head to head with the reality of this, not just in terms of how you feel, because I feel like you've known how you felt, but in terms of how you are communicating it clearly, okay, to others, and strategizing the path forward, okay, from it and on. So you have the Three of Pentacles here and the Hanged Man. And so, 2 threes, right? 3 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. Emotional stability is a major component of this transformation for you, Capricorn. Feeling emotionally stable. But by way of the transformation of yourself, right? Not just because I've changed the backdrop from a sunset to a mountainscape, right? It's like, it's not about the circumstance. It's about me. It's about me transforming as an individual. So, Capricorn, major transformation for you. This is lovely energy. I'm so happy to see this for you. No, I know that it's been quite a journey, right, in these past few months. But whatever it is now, right, it's coming out in the clear. And I feel you're coming out in the clear about it. So the clear is getting clearer. Okay. Thank you so much, Capricorn, for tuning in. I hope this reading was helpful for you. I will be back with your new moon reading in a few days, so stay tuned for that. Also, I know some of you have been asking if I do personal readings, and I do. You can book one with me on my website, alchemyinu.com. And yeah, they are back in stock now. So, link in the bio description below for easy access to that website. Now, also, I highly recommend you guys to check out your ascendant, rising, or moon sign, as oftentimes those can provide you with further insights into your situation. For example, Capricorn, I know that I resonate a lot with my moon sign, even more than my sun. So it may be helpful to check those other signs out. If you don't know your signs, though, you can click the link below in the description box that I provide, and that will compute your signs for you. All right, so thank you so much again, Capricorn. Enjoy April, enjoy May, and I will see you soon. Bye.